Oh, please come in. Hi. How you doing? Please take a seat. My name is Dr. Rocky. How can I help you today? I remember that. You called indeed. There was something with your eyes, I believe. Yeah. Now I remember. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. So today, we will conduct. 3, 2, 1 en... Please, come in. Hi, how you doing? My name is Dr. Rocky. Please take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. How you doing? Well, that's good to hear. I believe you called in for a checkup. Is that correct? Alright, well good. What may be the reason for this? Well then it's good that you called in, because we don't want you to have any visual problems whatsoever. Of course we don't want that, because vision is one of the most important things about life. You know, see things you like, see things you love, and we don't want to lose that. So let's make sure you don't, and make sure we look at it quite well. Yes. So, I will be asking you some questions soon about it, because I want to find out more about it. And we will do a little test, some other checkups that we just need to conduct. But first let me take some information. Formalities have to happen. Could you give me your full name, first and last name? And last name was? Alright, can you give me your address? And number? Okay. Your mobile phone number or house number? House phone number, yeah. Alright. Alrighty-ho. Email address. Yep. Just your first and last name. At gmail.com or Hotmail or Outlook. Alright. Good. Now we got that. So that's good. Now that's all in there. I like to do things the old-fashioned way. I like to write down information, and later on I will put it in the system. And you might think, well, isn't that a hassle? Well, yes, I know, but it's the way I like it. So, bit old-fashioned, I guess. So, let's get down to business. So, you got in for your eyes. Yeah. So, can you describe the problem? And for how long did you have that? And at any point did it become less, as what you say? Or it did slowly got up, like worse and worse and worse? Yeah. Okay, that's clear. Does it hurt a lot, or does it just irritate? Yeah. Well, if I just quickly look at you now, I don't see anything that bothers me 1, 2, 3, but we'll look into that a bit more. You say you see a bit foggy? Well, that might indicate many things. Could be tired eyes, could be an infection, but it's too quick to judge. But there's many reasons for that, and we could only get a real feeling of what it is if we do some tests. But that's up to Dr. Muzz. I'm just trying to see if it's really that bad or if it's just simply a little infection that's easily treatable with some eye drops. But you know, my quick observation, I didn't see anything that really bothers me. But like I said, there could be more than just the ICs, so that's always a thing. You describe double vision, and how would you describe that? Is it just you see everything double? Is it all the time? Is it when you do certain things, or anything else? Alright, yeah, okay. And is that something that came later? Okay. Alright. Well, like I said, I will have to check it, and I'll just quickly take a look at your eyes to see if I see anything suspicious or anything that might indicate why. Alright, so I'm gonna touch your face now. I'm just gonna take a look at your eyes, around it, just everywhere really. When I press underneath your eye, yeah, and your eye socket, does it hurt? Okay, it does. Okay. And right here? As well, this, so both eyes hurt when I press it. Okay. And around it. Okay. Well, good to know. Okay. Yeah, it looks really inflamed, really. It's really red. And, is that something that is there every day? Pretty much. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm just write that down for you. Because my first observations tell me not a lot, but it seems to be like a allergy possibly, or indeed an infection. But I have to take a look at it. So let me just grab a little thing then. There we go. So what I will be doing is I'm just going to take a very close look now. There we go. So I'm going to shine a little light in your eyes, and that might be a bit bright, and I just want you to look straight ahead. And I apologize for my sandwich breath. Okay. So indeed, especially the left eye seems very red. There's a lot of veins present, and there seems to be a little bit of a discharge right here. Now that's normal in the morning, but what I see is like a little bit greenish discharge, and that worries me a bit. Not like anything bad, but it does say a lot about an infection, possible infection. And furthermore, it's very red. Everything looks fine besides that though. A bit swollen, a bit swollen, yes. If not, it's at 7 in the morning, I guess. Okay, same with this one, discharge. Bit greenish, red, very red around the eyelids, especially, and the outer edges of the eyes. The veins are very present as well. Okay, yes. This is definitely something that has to be checked out by Dr. Muzz. He's the eye specialist here, so he will do that. I would like to take your heart and your lungs in case that has anything to do with it. Just want to check one. So I'm just going to lift your t-shirt. This might feel a bit cold, so I apologize for that. Okay, and then we're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. That seems to be fine as well. 77. Because we do everything times 6. It's around 77 then. 75, 77. Now I want to check your lungs as well, so this is again gonna feel a bit cold, so my apologies for that. Alright, now take a deep breath in. Hold it, and out. Very good. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, and out. Alright. Well, I don't hear anything strange. I don't hear a peep or anything that tells me something, that there's something wrong. Everything seems to be fine. Your last checkup was half a year ago. Everything was fine then, so there's no reason for me to assume that there have been any problems whatsoever with other parts of your body, which I'm sure is fine. But that's always something you can make an appointment for if you want at the front. But for now, I'm gonna send you to Dr. Muzz. He's our eye specialist, and he knows a lot more about this than I do, and I can tell you it's probably an infection. I do not dare to say this 100%, but it's definitely something. But I think you even could guess that. But now I'm gonna let Dr. Muzz take a look at it. There's some discharge, and it's very red, and this 9 out of 10 times indicates a infection in the eye. It might be because of little thing as a little hair that went in there, or anything else, or something serious. But Dr. Muzz will make a conclusion on that, and he will give you a prognosis, and etc. And he will prescribe you, if necessary, of course, probably a medicine for that. So for now, just take care, take it easy, and be calm. Don't stress. There's no stress needed. Just go up front and go to Jolene, and Jolene will send you to Dr. Muzz. Yeah, alright. Well, you take care. It was good to see you. Hopefully I will see you next time in better health and better condition. And I'm sure I will keep contact with Dr. Muzz, so don't worry about that. So take care, and just go up front, and you'll be seeing Dr. Muzz in a few minutes, I'm sure. Alright. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye. Results. I have to send this to Dr. Muzz. Dr. Muzz, where are you? There you are. Patient has discharge, green discharge in the eye.
Okay, let me just one moment, alright? Just checking a couple of things here. You just came from seeing Dr. Rocky, is that right? Okay. And he has written up a few notes for me. I'm Dr. Muzz, by the way. And I'm just going to check and make sure that what he wrote here is correct, which it usually is. He's a good doctor, that guy. He's one of the better ones. So, okay. So, you seem to be having some trouble with your eye now. Dr. Rocky already did an examination, is that right? Okay. And he said here that you are experiencing a little bit of discharge, tenderness, and redness. Is that right? Yeah, I can see there's a tiny wee bit. He must have wiped it away, but there's a tiny wee bit of discharge still there. So that's okay. That's something we can deal with. All right. Have you started any new medications in the last 4-6 weeks? No? Okay. That's good. Have you had this happen before? All right. When was that? I see. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, so we have a few different options here to take care of that problem for you, okay? Excuse me, I'm just gonna get you to move your eye and look at the tip of this pen for a wee second. That's it. Okay. Did Dr. Rocky explain to you about eye drops? Okay, and have you taken any eye drops in the last couple of weeks since this happened? You haven't? Alright, that's fine. If it is an infection, there's a bunch of different eye drops that we can prescribe for you, and I'm confident that we can get this under control. Alright? So, just going to have another little look here. I'm just going to press under here, okay. Is that tender? Just under here. Is it tender all the way along? Okay, so more so at the end. Right. Right, so more so at one end of the eye than at the other. That's fine. Any headaches at all? No? Okay. And no other symptoms that you can think of? Anything new? All right. Okay. Oh no, I don't think it's anything too serious. If it was very serious, we would, of course, go ahead and replace the eye. I've had to do that once before, but we don't need to be quite so dramatic with this case. It's just a wee infection. You'll be fine. You'll be brand new. In a couple of weeks, once I prescribe you now you're going to take this prescription out to the pharmacy. I would get it sooner rather than later. Don't leave it for a couple of days. Just go get it right after this, okay? and then we can get the treatment started. I'll have a whole pharmacist will explain all the instructions, all the dosage and what have you. And if in a couple of weeks it hasn't cleared up by then, I want you to come back and see me, or see Dr. Rocky, and then we'll get taken care of properly. We'll get taken care of properly now, but if we have to make a second visit, then that's fine. We don't want to do anything too drastic right now. I think the eye drops, these particular eye drops, will take care of it. And obviously, if things get worse, then we can talk about replacing the eye. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. Don't worry. We won't be doing any of that. Not for this anyway. You'd have to be quite a bit more serious than that. Yeah. So we will get you this prescription. You to take that. Okay. Thank you. And have you got it? Okay. And I'll update your records accordingly. And hopefully we will not see you in a couple of weeks. But if it's still bothering you, just give me a call. We'll take care of it. I promise. Okay. Well, you have a wonderful day. And hopefully we won't see you soon.